this is our question number 3. I'm going to also upload the question papers so that you just have them and you'll be looking as you are revising. So determine the turning point of F. How do we determine the turning point? We come here and then here, this inside the bracket here, you equate it to 0 like I did here. X minus 1 is equals to 0, so you get the x coordinate, and then this part will be the y coordinate. The -9 will be the y coordinate. This only works if the function is already in a way that it is like that. So that's only how it works. So sometimes you'll be given a function and then you have to complete the square for you to get to that part, right? So write down the equation of the axis of symmetry of F. So x minus 1 is equals to 0 again, and then you get x is equals to 1, and then write down the range. So it comes from -9 up to positive infinity, and then write down the calculate the y-intercept. Y-intercept, x is equal to 0. So when x is equals to 0, you substitute your 0 in here. After you substitute, you then replace whatever that we had there, and then you get your answer is -8. So the shift, it says what transformation did the graph have to get g. So g is just x squared. So we had -9, so you'll be shifting the graph upwards by 9 units, and then for the -1 there, you're going to shift it to the left. So this can help you to remember up or down, left or right for the horizontal and the vertical shifts. And then the restriction of the graph says that the inverse of the graph will be working. So this is the restriction. Always the graph has to be greater than 0 or less than 0 so that it can work, because if it's not that, then it's not going to work properly. And then 3.2.3, they wanted us to actually get the inverse of the graph. How do we get the inverse of the graph? The inverse, where there is y, you replace it with x, and where there is x, you replace it with what? With y. So that's how you get the inverse of a graph. So that's how you get the answers. Let me know if you have any struggles to actually get the answers right, and I'll explain to you. Bye for now.